everybody, welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to talk about this past AMA. There's a lot to cover. I haven't been able to update, I think, the past two AMAs, but you know, I work and I have kids and my daughter's in a select softball travel league, and if you know how that goes. So I want to talk about some of the big updates that have happened that maybe either got overlooked or people don't quite understand. So I kind of wanted to just stress on those points some, and hopefully to help the community kind of understand how big some of these updates really are and how exciting that they should be once these things get implemented. And also, if you haven't, please check out my Twitter, subscribe to my channel where you can get all the updates that I do, all my promo videos that I do, any other kind of updates that I like to make for the team. I put them on my Twitter, and I also put them on my YouTube channel. So you can go to my YouTube channel, Jess. You can see that all my videos and promos are here and updates. I think one of the biggest updates that has gotten overlooked is the fact that Healing Potion became a registered company. So if you go to their Telegram channel, you can see on all three of their channels, they have posted their certificate showing that they have been certified as a registered company by the Australian Securities and Investments Commission. So kind of like, what does that mean? And so I think people need to understand that for a cryptocurrency, that when they become a registered company, that helps them, protect their personal assets, helps promote their business growth, and it also gains credibility. I think out of that, all three of those are very important, but I think a lot of people look at credibility the most. Like, they want to make sure this is a solid project, that it's not going to, teeter out, or that the development team is serious. And so I think this is huge, and I think people need to understand that this is huge, because it's just solidifying that Jesse and David and everybody on the team are serious about their company and promoting it. And so I think that's one of the biggest things that I think has gotten overlooked, that needs to be actually spread more. So last week's AMA started off with the team talking about GolemBot, and they gave an update about how many bots are going out. And so this past weekend they said that 4 bots were going out. I know they said 1 bot was going to Spawn C, there was another bot going to Kodiak, and 1 bot was going into miners and the lead came from Pink Panda. And so that's kind of good that, Pink Panda is giving us leads. And then they have a potential bot going to Dynamics. So GolemBot is definitely growing a community. Just this past weekend, obviously there was 3 new ones. And if they can get into Dynamics, that'll be a 4th one. But they already have GolemBot out there in the Telegram space on multiple communities. This is just showing you that in this past weekend, this is how many that have grown. I know they talked about the bot market is tested and almost ready. I know that they said that they're approximately 2.5 weeks out from commercial release of BotYard. So that is big. I hope people understand how big that is, because once BotYard gets released, that, and along with Brew Labs, are going to start generating revenue. They're already generated, but this is just going to be more mass commodity of generation. Secondly, the team gave an update on Brew Labs. The AMA was this past Friday. So on Friday, they said that they were working the last 4 days with the Kodiak team launching their new project, CodiCoin. They're saying that this is significant because it's helping get Brew Labs out there. And they wanted to re-stress to everybody that, all the revenue that goes into Brew Labs goes back into the Healing Pot budget, which allows for their marketing campaign leading up to the Whitebit launch. And I don't know if I've updated the video since the postponement of Whitebit, but they had the marketing was supposed to come out October 1st, but because the market last week was so bad, and I think we all can agree it was bad, that they postponed it to come out, I think, on October 7th. But Healing Potion wasn't the only one that did that. There was multiple other tokens across the cryptocurrency space that were kind of waiting for the market to go back up before they put any of their promo stuff out there. So this was really common last week with a lot of projects. Also, the team gave an update on the Brew Labs bridge. And again, I mean, these updates are so huge. I hope people are not missing out on how monumental these updates are. So the bridge for Brew Labs is, they said it was hopefully going to be pushed to GitHub this past weekend. And they're like, what does that mean? What does that mean for the bridge to get past the GitHub? So it means that once the front and back end of the smart contract is pushed to GitHub, the team can start testing it. That's huge. Okay, so it's been built, it's completed. Now it's going to GitHub and can start getting tested. So I know they stated that potentially the bridge could be up and running sometime this week. So this gives them an opportunity to work on a decentralized app for the community to use and also start driving audited customers to that bridge. So huge. Again, this is huge, guys, and we need to be really excited about this. So one of the things I caught on that he said that I was like, holy cow, this is pretty awesome, was he goes on to talk about the 50% reduced fee. And so at first I was like, what did he say? And then I had like to listen to it and go, he did say that. So yes, there's going to be a fee to use the bridge. And I know they said they were going to start pretty much with the Ethereum chain first. So if anybody works with Ethereum, you know that a 50% reduction fee is going to be massive. But to get that 50% reduced fee, you have to hold Healing Potion. So that's a big incentive for the community to hold Healing Potion, because I know if I wanted to send something through the Ethereum bridge and I could get 50% off my fee, I am going to go out and buy a Healing Potion to get that. So these communities will be able to use the bridge to move their tokens across the chain, buying Healing Potion to get that 50% discount on transfer fees, which also generates income again on top of the Brew Lab audit. Okay, so if you haven't figured it out, and this is brilliant of them, every franchise token that they develop has to go through Healing Potion. And so every purchase that is made, a percentage goes back into Healing Potion and so forth and so on. So being a Healing Potion holder along with their franchise tokens is going to be monumental. And the use cases they have for their franchise tokens is brilliant. I mean, it's just brilliant. I don't see any golem bots out there. I don't see a Brew Labs out there doing what they do. I don't see anybody offering a 50% reduced fee to use the bridge. So I'm hoping people get this and they understand this and it's registering to them what is about to happen here. And I know they said that they're going to use the bridge for the DEX and MoonFoge copy trade functions, and also eventually Healing Potion will be able to go across the chain. They also stated that they're going to be working on the Brew Labs website, and it's going to kind of get a good facelift, and they're hoping to get that done after the Whitebit listing. And also Healing Potion has been asked to help launch another token after Kodiak called Moonlenders. They said that Moonlenders is looking to raise the same amount of funds as MoonFoge, which the team is excited about because they kind of want to use this launch of Moonlenders to help them learn the do's and do nots for when MoonForge comes out. So it's going to be a good experience for the team. So last Friday they talked about how the MoonForge dashboard build is beginning soon, and they're deciding on a theme and an art style for the MoonForge token. I know Jesse had said that he's aiming for a more elegant, sharp, and like an engaging look, and something that is kind of easy for marketing. So if you got ideas or designs, I'm sure they'll be open to looking at it, but I know they have a team working on that as well. So I know the MoonFoge pre-sale is still going on. There's 40 spots available as of last Friday's AMA. I haven't checked it yet, but I would say that when the Whitebit promo comes out in the next few days, I'm not sure how fast that 40 is going to go, but I'm pretty sure, I have a feeling it's going to go really quick. So if you're still trying to make your mind up, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. I would just say that I would make that decision quickly. But I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I really appreciate that Jesse and David recognize that $500 is a lot for some people, and they're really trying to give the community time to raise that money and get the money together if they want to participate without putting themselves in a financial hardship burden. So I think that's cool. I like that they're so involved with the community, and they understand their community for sure. But also they have stated that some people are kind of giving them 500 BNB, and that's not what they need. They need 500 BUSD. So if you send them the BNB, then that's going to be very difficult for them to try to get that back to you because they are so busy. So if you're going to participate, let's make sure that you're giving them 500 BUSD. They finished the liquidity pool calculations for launch, and that helps determine their launch price. So they're going to start the launch price of MoonFoge at 0.005, and the goal is to at least reach $1, at some point. And I know that they're saying that they feel like that's very realistic. So like $1 would be a $1 billion market cap, and they're giving out a lot of incentives such as staking and stuff and so forth. So on their tokens. So I definitely feel too that with all the benefits that MoonFoge is going to have, $1 is totally possible. Again, that's not financial advice. I don't know, but I feel pretty confident that this team, especially this team, can get MoonFoge to $1. Also, along the lines of the MoonFoge token, the devs were talking about building a program called the Furnace. And again, I don't know why this is not being discussed more in Telegram or on Twitter. I think this is probably one of the coolest functions that they can put on MoonFoge. And they did say that it is required for MoonFoge. But essentially, the Furnace will allow you to select all the junk tokens in your wallet and destroy them. So what kind of furnace are we talking about? Are we talking about a baby furnace where it's only going to do some coins? Are we talking about like the teenage furnace, where it's going to do most of your coins and catch most of the crap coins that come onto your wallet? Or are we talking about the Big Mac Daddy furnace that's going to catch everything that's going to come on your wallet and potentially scam your wallet? To me, this is awesome. I'm just kind of like, man, how many times have we looked in our wallet and seen tokens on there that we know we didn't put there, and you're so scared to touch them because you don't want to accidentally let a scam token into your wallet, so you just either leave it alone. So I think a furnace option on the MoonFoge token is pretty cool. I don't see anybody doing that. Again, I don't see these franchise tokens or healing potion being done anywhere else. So the last thing I want to talk about, and I'm not quite sure if anybody picked up on this, but they kind of let out of the bag that the next franchise token after Brew Labs is going to be called Crowbar. And I'm like sitting there thinking, like, what can it be? What can the crowbar mean? Does it mean something? And then I started thinking about the functions of a crowbar. It pries things apart. So I'm just, or pulls things out of things like wood. So in my mind, I'm just kind of racking my brain off, wondering, you know, we come up with a furnace, and we come up with a wallet that people can follow, and we come up with a bot yard, and we're coming up with brew labs where we're auditing and building bridges. And so I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I'm really trying to figure out, and I know they can't talk about it, so I'm not going to sit here and try to like get them to tell me, but I'd be interested to see what you guys think. I mean, what do you guys think Crowbar is? I mean, I don't see any of this on Telegram either, and I'm sitting here going like, did y'all not hear him say Crowbar is going to be the next franchise token? So I don't know. You guys leave the comments down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think Crowbar is. Tell me how you thought the AMA was this past week. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Personally, I'm excited. There's a lot that's going to drop, and there's a lot that's dropping in this quarter, but before the end of this year. And I really think we need to get this out to the community, guys. We really need to get the word out. You know, go to my Twitter page, retweet, like, you know, leave a comment, go to their page, retweet things that they put on their Twitter, go to Sire's page and retweet what he puts on his Twitter. If you see anybody else retweeting positive things about Healing Potion, you know, hit that retweet. You never know who you're going to touch, and you never know people who are looking for other, you know, cryptocurrencies to get into. Yep, so that's all I got. So feel free to leave a comment, and hopefully I can put out some more cool videos in the future.